Many road traffic accidents are caused when cars are driving close together, and then one car brakes suddenly and the car behind is too close to stop in time. This type of unnecessary accident could easily be prevented if the cars kept a safe following distance between each other. This video will help you to judge how much space to leave between your car and the car in front, and what to do if the car behind you is tailgating your car. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell so you are alerted when we upload a new video. Also, we love to read your comments, so please scroll down and let us know what you think. Imagine you are walking closely behind someone on a street and they suddenly stop. You would probably bump into them, stop suddenly, or have to take a sideways step to avoid them. If there had been more room between yourself and that person, then there would have been plenty of time to react and stop safely. The same principle applies in a vehicle. Following the vehicle in front too closely will give us less time to react whenever they brake. This inevitably forces us to brake harshly or swerve to avoid a crash, causing unnecessary danger. There is no benefit at all from following the car in front more closely. Drivers that do this won't get to their destination any faster, and they probably get more damage from stone chips on the front of their cars. In addition, the closer they are to the car in front, the more it blocks their view of the road ahead, further reducing their ability to spot hazards, plan ahead, and brake smoothly. So how much distance do we need to leave between us and the car in front to be safe? This will depend on the speed we are driving at and the current weather and road conditions. The recommended following distance on a dry road in good conditions is a gap of at least 2 seconds, with a minimum of 2 car lengths gap at very low speeds. This gap will leave us with enough distance to stop safely or take action to avoid a collision. It is much safer for us, our passengers, and the people in front. Remember that if we hit the car in front, we are considered to blame. Even if we don't hit the car in front, braking hard puts us in danger of being hit by the car behind us. We should always brake as smoothly as possible, as this gives the car behind more warning that we are slowing down or stopping. If a 2-second gap seems more than is really needed, then it is worth remembering how long it actually takes to stop a car. The Highway Code lists the overall stopping distances from a range of speeds, but since it is hard to visualise these distances, we have spaced our cars apart to show how far this is. These distances are based on a well-maintained car on a dry road with an alert driver. The overall stopping distance is made up of our thinking distance and the braking distance. The thinking distance is the time it takes us to see the hazard, recognise that we need maximum braking, and then move our foot to the brake pedal and press it hard. The braking distance is how long it then takes for the car to come to a complete stop. We must consider this total stopping distance when following another vehicle, and leave enough space to react and stop safely without causing a collision. As we can see, at higher speeds it takes a surprisingly large distance to bring the car to a halt. Whilst it is true that modern cars have much more powerful braking systems that can stop the car in less distance than the figures in the Highway Code, most drivers would take far longer to react than the 0.7 seconds calculated as the thinking distance, so the overall stopping distance might be similar. When following other cars at very low speed, such as in a traffic queue, we always leave at least 2 car lengths gap to the car in front, just in case they stop suddenly. Then, as our speed increases above 10 mph, we switch to the 2-second rule. We find using a marker helps us to judge how far a 2-second gap is. When the vehicle in front passes a marker such as a lamppost, we start counting seconds. If we reach the same marker after we count to 2, then our following distance is safe. But if we reach the marker before we count to 2, then we are in danger and must drop back further. Remember that 2 seconds is just the minimum distance, and we can follow with a larger gap if we prefer. If we change our speed, then we will also need to adjust our following distance. This is because we travel further each second the faster we go. For example, at 30 mph, we cover 13 metres every second, so a 2-second gap should be around 26 metres. But at 70 mph, we cover 31 metres every second, so we must leave at least 62 metres to be safe. If you find it hard to estimate how long 2 seconds is, the phrase "only a fool breaks the 2-second rule" takes about 2 seconds to say. The normal safe following distance of 2 seconds applies when the road is dry and conditions are good. But what if the road is wet, icy, or has a loose surface? In these conditions, the car's grip on the road is reduced, so we need to increase our following distance to allow more time and space for braking. The Highway Code recommends that in wet conditions we should double our following distance, so that's a 4-second gap. In icy or snowy conditions, we need to increase the distance by 10 times, so that's a really large gap in case we find it difficult to stop our car. We are also free to extend the gap for any other situation that would affect our reaction time or braking distance, such as when the road has a loose surface or when we feel tired. Sometimes we might find ourselves in a situation where we are keeping a correct following distance, but the vehicle behind us is too close. This is called tailgating and is very dangerous. In this situation, we would gently slow our car a little and allow the space in front of us to increase. This extra gap allows us more time and space to react to anything in front of us, so there is less chance of us having to brake suddenly. Ensuring that we have space to brake smoothly will greatly reduce the chance of the car behind actually hitting us. So while we can't control the space behind us, we can control the space in front of us to stay as safe as possible. If the car behind is so close that we find it distracting, then we have the option to pull over for a moment and allow them to pass us. This lets the tailgater rush on and put someone else in danger, and we can continue our journey in safety. So remember to stay 2 car lengths behind at low speed. Keep at least 2 seconds gap in good driving conditions. Double the gap in wet conditions, and extend the gap when being tailgated. If you found this video interesting, then please visit our channel, as there are over 100 more tutorial videos to help you improve your driving. If you would like to help us make new videos, then please consider becoming a member or patron of our channel. Thanks for watching.